Welcome back to Legit Brew Reviews, the show where we drink legit brews. And I'm Matt. What do I got for us today? Well, we are taking a journey to the Sierra Nevada. Figuratively, of course. We have three tasty buddies here. It looks like two of the IPA persuasion, which is usually something that you're all about. But did you want to touch on how you're a little bit under the weather this week? Yeah, realistically he should have, but for you guys, and then even for me, I don't even know why he didn't, but he's here, and that, among many things, deserves some thumbs up. Yeah, so we're drinking Sierra Nevada today. On my side, we have the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I said that really weird. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, because it's kind of a tongue twister a little bit. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And then the next one here, we have a Hazy Little Thing IPA. No, that's the double. I was going to let you introduce the double. And I don't know if that's the first time on the show that we've had a double. I don't recall ever having the double IPA before. All right, cool. Family owned, operated, and argued over. Hey, that sounds like a family owned and operated business to me. Out of Chico, California. Yeah, I mean, you got to be honest. If it's going to be a family run thing, you might as well just lay all the cards on the table. They're going to argue over some things. Right. Doesn't give you a whole lot. It's a cool little design on the can.
I don't know if this one's new or not, but I think I told you earlier when I went to the website, they're like voting.
Huh. It may be new.
I could be wrong, but there was a
Yeah. It is a little higher, boy. It's a 6.7. I think, as we've said before, IPAs kind of seem to be a little bit higher. All the ones this week have green labels, guys, so you won't see them as a green label except for in the close-ups. Nice sound. Nice. Oh, wow. I didn't even intend on smelling it, but the smell that came out of... Oh, wow. We're getting a nice little heady boy. Yeah, look at that. And I'm not gonna do my usual thing that I just did. Yeah, that's what I said. I wasn't even intending on smelling it yet, but it's very aromatic. Yeah, he's got some agua on deck. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of texture to it. It's cloudy, but cloudy with a chance of not. Yeah, it's cloudy. It's got a lot of texture to it, though. A lot of floaty boys in there. Here, let's look right. Yep, with bits of saltine cracker. That's what it says in there. I was gonna say citrus. I was gonna say like maybe some citrus peel or citrus residue or something like that. I'm digging the head on this bad boy though. Look how frothy. Like that head is like nice. Yeah, it's like a head moment. Head moment. Look at the film on the glass. That's awesome. All right, cool. Oh, sweet. Well, yeah, I'll be getting sick. I'll see you guys sick next week. And then Trevor will be better. Yes, please. That's a nice, I don't smell the bitter that usually is a deterrent for me. It smells very good. Wow. Yeah, super fruity smelling. I'm not a fruity beer boy. But, yeah, let's give it a cheers, guys. Okay. Wow. All right. Man, that's pretty quenching. The bitter dissipates super fast, which I like a lot because it's there. It hits you, and then it just goes away. Quick in and out. Like, boom, and then gone. like a car wash. It beats you in the face and then disappears. Yeah, super tasty. I like the smell. I like the taste. Wow, yeah, it is surprisingly good. And I don't really like IPAs like this, as you guys already know. Trevor's the IPA man now, when he wasn't before. I don't know. It's mixed it up, but
It's this show.
yeah.
What surprises me is how, like you said, first question, it's not overpowering. So as soon as I took a sip, I remember you said that it was a 7 something.
Yeah, 6.7. Yeah, it's almost a
I
7.
knew there was a 7.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is pretty sessionable. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I could just knock these back.
Yeah.
Because they make lower alcohol IPAs that they're mostly not illegal.
Mhm.
That you can just knock back. That's what that tastes like. It's very, but in a good way. This is just fantastic.
As far as would I buy a 6-pack? Natively, I wouldn't. But this is very good. It is very good. I could see having more than one, even if I'm not like drinking a whole ton of them. I could see having maybe 2 or 3 in an instance where usually an IPA, I'm kind of like a one IPA at a time kind of person. So I would buy a 6-pack of this. I like this one a lot. You the same? Did you agree? I didn't know. You just said yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it in a 6-pack.
And
That doesn't mean it felt like 6-packs, but yeah, absolutely. I would this might be my new session.
so yeah, number 2. Yeah. Yep. I have some friends. I don't know if they still live there, but I think my very first instance of Sierra Nevada was they live in Chico, and I don't remember if my friend Brandy and her mom Heidi. I know Heidi doesn't live in California, but she's from California. But she had sent me some Sierra Nevada a long time ago. And that was my first time having it. I don't think it was any of these, or it may have just been the pale ale, but I really don't recall.
They were founded by that Ken Grossman around 1980 in California. So,
Okay.
And it's a company that's very eco-friendly.
Sweet.
So it,
Okay.
support the environment.
Yeah.
That's great. And they're also all about, they're both hand in hand with eco-friendly.
Right. Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. And they're independent. So
That's awesome. I mean, it's cool that they take the precautions to be eco-friendly. Obviously, they don't have to, but it's good that they are doing it because more people should and more companies should. So it's good to see that backing.
well, whatever you have as a platform, you should do positive causes such as that.
Yeah. And this is
You have an audience.
This is a 5.6, by the way. So, yeah, 5.6, and it was actually bottled on my birthday last year.
Oh, hey.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to keep that bottle now. All right. Jumping into the review, much darker than I was anticipating it. Once again, these pale ales are very deceiving in pale. Yeah, maybe that's the irony in them. They call them pale ales because, yeah, I don't know. This is definitely not pale. I like the color. Really nice color. Can you? I haven't gotten any yet, so let's see what's going on. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, very skunky smelling. Yeah, I don't know if that's a quality that people look for in a beer, a skunky beer.
Well, I could certainly see both being aversive to some,
Yeah.
They smell it, they're like, oh god, no, like, they already have a bad opinion about beer.
And that's one of the reasons I didn't like when I wasn't an avid beer drinker. I despised the idea of Heineken because Heineken is very much a skunky beer. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's got that nutty essence. It's yeah, the aftertaste is really good. Holy cow. I wouldn't have expected the aftertaste from the smell, because the aftertaste is not apparent in the smell at all.
This is awesome. Color's there. The taste is great. Like I said, the aftertaste is phenomenal. Toasted and nutty, like you said.
Yeah, that nuttiness just blows my mind. I wouldn't think beer.
It tastes like that. I guess that's kind of what they're going for.
The flavor is amazing. Flavor is very, again, deceiving, not in a negative way, but very deceiving, because you don't expect those flavors to come out of the way it smells. If you solely based it off of smell alone, you might even pass on that, because it smells very loud and very pungent and very, skunky, as we've said 1,000 times.
It smells loud in a different way.
Yeah, I mean, it hits you right in the sinuses. Yeah, it's... Yeah, and I mean, I haven't had that done, but I can't imagine it's a pleasant time. But yeah, flavor's awesome. I have discovered that I'm a big fan of like the whole nutty thing, like just like the Paradise Park thing, where I said nutty 1,000 times. I'm discovering that I do like peanuts and cashews, and I do like nuts. That is a flavor that is like a flavor that I like. So, would you buy a 6-pack? Okay. So when pinned up against each other, you're digging the hazy much more than the pale ale. Yeah, very good though. Very, very good. I don't know that I would necessarily buy a 6-pack for like a one after the other kind of thing. But as we've said before in the past, I could see having this just kind of on reserve, if you will, having it just kind of accessible for when the mood strikes. If you're like, man, you know what sounds good right now? One of the pale ales from Sierra Nevada, like that. Yeah, like the Sierra Nevada pale ales. I could see buying it as a reserve thing more than, knocking them back. But in saying that, I'm going to go ahead and finish this guy. I just bathed my mustache in it. I was bathed in it, born in it. God. It's me, Batman. And then we got to the Torpedo IPA. That was a tornado. A tornado. It's a 7.2. Bad boy climbs a good bit higher than the Little Hazy Thing IPA. Oops. All right, here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
A little darker than
it's dark, but then it's kind of red. It's an extra IPA. Is extra natively a double? Are you listening to me right now? You weren't listening, because it says extra IPA. We've been calling it a double this whole time. Okay. Hopefully we're correct in that. If not, we apologize. While it is dark, it has a little red hue to it. Do you notice the kind of little like reddish? It kind of has like a reddish hue to it. Red hue. Oh, there goes red hue again. Yeah. Yeah. There's something in there. There's something in there that as far as smell goes, that I wouldn't have figured was in there. It's like some type of, maybe it's like like a barley or something that's making like a sweet smell. It might not even have barley in it. I don't know if IPAs have barley in it, but maybe it's the hops. Maybe it's sweet. Here we go, guys. It is, but oddly enough, I feel like it has some familiar quality to it that a stout has, where like stouts can be natively kind of bitter too. Not necessarily the same type of bitter as an IPA, but not a citrusy bitter, but still like kind of bitter. It almost is kind of familiar to that to me.
It is heavy.
Maybe that's the aspect of it that I'm catching.
Protecting the heaviness of it, the double.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because I was expecting it to be really bitter to the point that I was just instantly going to write it off. Yeah, but no. Flavor's really good. Smells very interesting. Very common to an IPA, but then it has its own little hints of something different that kind of makes it unique, which is always nice to find.
This is the first double IPA, extra IPA, that I think I've had for at least it's the so there's nothing for me to judge it based on. I believe this is like this, and I probably would drink it.
Okay. Yeah. Would I personally buy a 6-pack of it? I would have to have it again, I think, and see if I still feel the same way then that I do now about it. And if I do, then I know I like it, and then I probably would. I find like the heaviness of it is also just a reason for me not to want to drink too many of them in one instance or one drinking sitting type thing.
I would buy a 6-pack. I want to say that I tried to get it before I decide. You're taking the cautious approach.
Yeah, it's good to do.
Yeah, absolutely. But knowing me and how just like I don't know what's the word? Because knowing how impulsive I am.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
would probably buy a 6-pack of this with the intent of not drinking that. I would space.
Yeah, pace yourself. Yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Hopefully the next time Trevor will feel a little bit better. I think he did an awesome job considering he feels like crap and he doesn't really necessarily want to be drinking. But he's here, he's doing it, and that's a commendable effort if there is one. We both enjoy episodes where something unique is brought to the table, and me and Trevor have kind of talked about that off camera. We like where we're not drinking just different beers with different labels, or the same beer with different labels, if you will. We like the beers that have a unique quality to them that's like, oh yeah, because there's still ones this season that I reference all the time. But this is episode 7. We're coming up on the season finale. It's really, really quick, guys. Yeah, that's how quick it happens. I'm Matt, and we'll see you guys next time, and we'll be drinking with you. Bye, guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to slam it. You don't have to slam it. I'm not drinking after you, man. You're sick. I'm already possibly gonna get sick just from breathing the same air you're breathing.